Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. Man, I'm tired. Long night last night with friends, and now I'm kind of behind on recordings. So we're gonna get the easy ones out of the way, and then as I wake up, I'll actually do the showcases. So today, yeah, probably this video, maybe the skill fusions, and then starting Sunday we'll get the showcases out and the beatdown battles and all that stuff, but I'm a bit tired. So we've got this weekend's Predation battle. It leaves tomorrow, but it wants us to use a light team, which is kind of a joke, because if you have Frieren, then I think you're gonna be just fine. So let's just go in here and auto-build a Frieren team, I guess. But, a Frieren team with other light characters. So let's call that. Hold on, we'll just be back. Okay. Rimuru, Fern, Frieren, New Year's Blessing Rimuru, Bride Shuna to steal orbs. So Himmel for protection gauge, or for oranges, and then just the extra damage we get against dark enemies. This should be fairly easy to do if you have even some of the Frieren team. Like, you don't need Raphael here, no Stark. You just have the three characters that most people probably got from the collab. And we'll see how long it takes. Maybe we can get a good hand. That'll work. Okay, so we'll do 1, 2, and 3. Cool, he's almost done. I mean, he's not taking anything off. This is the lowest difficulty here. So if you really, really, really want to, you can just do this. Or we could have just not done anything. Either way, we would have been fine. He's not ulting us. He doesn't do extremely large damage. And we do way too much damage. Maybe it'll be different on the third difficulty stage, but yeah, he's doing 1 damage right now. So there is the first difficulty cleared. And if we brought, like, the Divine General Masked Hero, we could rewind, and then we could be really fine. So that's stage 1 done. Let's change the team up away from Frieren, just for funsies, and we'll go into stage 2. Okay, so New Year's Blessing Xion still gives us extra damage against Dark. We're going to retain Rimuru, and then we've switched up the other characters to the old Light Masked Hero, the free-to-play Sokka, and Ramaris, and then the new Light Masked Hero. And this should also work fine for the most part. Rimuru's still going to get the extra damage. We don't have an Orb Stealer anymore, but he does have his Rainbow Orb ability, so we can kind of hopefully get some RNG here, maybe get a nice hand of Rimuru to get by. Let's do this, actually. And then hopefully maybe next turn we can just use one of the converts. Yeah, perfect. Let's do that. Oh, blue damage is nerfed. That's not a terrible thing, though. Okay, so orb change. Boom. And then Rimuru can come in for Ramaris. And then we can Rainbow here. And get some extra gauge for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gets him his ult. That works out pretty well, because now we're going to have a lot of points, and we can hit him with that next turn, and either... Okay, we're capped his bar anyway. And yeah, no, okay, never mind. We don't even have to ult. We're good. Okay, and then we're done. So yeah, we have a lot of light characters. Even if you don't have, like, in a super optimized team, this should be fairly easy for you to do, unless you are literally like a day 1 player, or like a 1-day player or something. Let's move on to the final difficulty, though. Let me build a different team, I guess. Alright, Goddess of Destiny-ish team. Mirren, Shuna, Xion, the Masked Hero is here. So also another team that gets extra damage against Dark. Obviously, if you don't need to use a protector that gives extra damage against Dark, it just makes things easier. You could use Exalted Champion Velzard. You could use literally anybody. That's the thing. The only things that limited is the battle characters, of which there are quite a few light characters. Okay, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully we can get a couple orbs for someone so we can steal next turn with Bride Shuna. How much damage does he delete here? Ooh, quite a bit, actually. Okay. Quite a bit. But we do have 3, so that works out. So let's bring Shuna in for Shinsha. We'll steal those. And we will... Yeah, no, I think that's all we're gonna do here. I guess we could do this. Green ult gauge or green damage? Probably green ult gauge. And we'll buff up those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so we have an ult for Shuna. We have Mirren active, or well, she will be active. He's probably still gonna delete all of this gauge though. Okay, most of it, but that's a nice natural hand of greens right there. Oh. You know what? You know what? Let's do the light attack and crit damage. And then, I don't know why I brought Shinsha in, because we already have a light buff on Shuna. And then we'll do the normal orb damage and the resistance down. We'll use Mirren to give us the follow-up orbs and the guaranteed crit. And now we'll be doing quite a bit of damage on these orbs. And we might be able to max him out, but he might also delete us. So, oh, that went really high. Okay. We're probably not going to keep that much gauge, though. So, I kind of wish we had the old hero here. Ooh, 50k, and then, yeah. That's kind of a problem. Okay, so, I mean, we can just hit him again. Nothing says we can't. Hopefully he doesn't do an AoE and delete all of our stuff again. Maybe just a single target hit that doesn't do that much damage. There we go, perfect. Okay. And there is Predation Battle for the end of March of 2025. Highly difficult, I know, right? But yeah. I'm gonna try and wake up some more, and then I'll start working on some other videos today, and we'll start cranking those out over the next week. But that's it for me, guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you all later.